Also, this video is not a diss on Ronaldo. I'm saying this especially to the neutrals and the Ronaldo fanboys who are watching. When I say that Messi is better at something, it doesn't mean that Ronaldo sucks at it. Just like when we say that a jaguar's jaw is stronger than that of a hyena's, it doesn't take from the fact that hyenas have lethal jaws too. In this video I'm comparing everything about Lionel and Cristiano, from their goals, play styles, roles and abilities. And I'm also tackling serious subjects, like why is the media forcing a comparison that shouldn't even exist. This is a summary of everything that was discussed about this duo from videos, forums, articles, tweets and debates in the real world and on the internet. This video is going to be technically long. For some it will feel like a gift from heaven finishing in a blink of an eye. For the others it's going to be stressful and filled with hard to swallow truths. So ladies and gentlemen, get some snacks and tie your seatbelts because we're going on a ride. Goals. Messi and Ronaldo are both great goal scorers. The most popular way of comparing these two by nitpickers is by showing their goal scoring records, but by including some weird rules to misguide people from the truth. When people say Ronaldo, they think goal machine. When it's Messi, they say magical player. While not false at first sight, yeah, Messi is magical and Ronaldo is obviously a great goal scorer, it still misleads fans on thinking that Ronaldo is the better goal scorer. Their goal record with club and country is as follows. As of the 8th of June 2019, Ronaldo scored 691 goals in 964 games, with a ratio of 0.71 goals per game. Messi on the other hand has 670 goals in 616 games, with a ratio of 0.82 goals. Not only he outperforms him in ratio, but he's only 21 goals away from Chris, while playing 148 games less. Give Messi one more season and he'll most likely overtake him. This year, Messi surpassed Ronaldo's number of goals in his club career. Now Messi has 603 and Chris has 601, and of course Ronaldo played more matches. Messi holds the record for the most goals in a calendar year, 91 in 2012. He also has the record for most goals scored in a single season, 73 in 2012. He also has the record for the most goals in a single league season, 50 goals. Messi won the Golden Boot for a record 6 times, Ronaldo is second with 4. During the 9 years where both Leo and Chris spent their careers together in Spain, Messi was 5 times the goal scorer and Ronaldo was 3. In those 9 years, Ronaldo scored 311 in 292 games and Messi scored 329 in 309 games. The ratio is very similar, 1.0650 for Chris and 1.0647 for Leo. The difference is 0.0003. What Ronaldo fans like to do is to compare Ronaldo's 9 years in Spain with Messi's whole 15 years in Spain. In those 9 years, Ronaldo was at the peak of his powers, and they want to compare it with Messi's 15 years since he was 17. This is just false nitpicking, which reinforces some fans' bias towards downplaying Messi to make Ronaldo look better. The logical one is to compare their careers' total league goals, since 2002 for Ronaldo and since 2004 for Messi. Chris has 419 in 546 games, a ratio of 0.76 goals per game. Leo has 419 in 452 games, a ratio of 0.92 goals per game. Coincidentally, as I was making this video, they have the same amount of goals scored in leagues alone. This makes the comparison effortless. What's fascinating is that Messi scored as much as Ronaldo while playing 96 games less. Even if you exclude Cristiano's first 4 seasons from the equation, he'll still have a worse ratio. It's until you start counting from August 2006 that his ratio is slightly better than that of Messi's. So Messi has the better ratio, the same number of goals, 2 more golden boots, while playing 3 seasons, which means 96 games less.
Champions League.
Fans call Ronaldo Mr. Champions League, and somehow Messi can't score against English teams, and etc, which is untrue. Ronaldo holds the record for the most goals scored in the UCL, 127 goals. Messi is second with 112. However, Leo has the better ratio, 0.83 per game, and Chris has 0.75. Mr. Champions League has less goals than Mr. Butler, the irony. Well, we are not excluding the fact that Ronaldo has the record for the most goals scored in a single season. Ronaldo also has the upper hand with the UCL Goalscorer Award, 7 goals against 6 for Messi. Well, now
to the domestic cups.
Certain fans downplay this competition, Some of them don't like to include it in their calculations. Messi has a ratio of 0.7, Chris has 0.6. I'm 100% sure that if Ronaldo had the better ratio, you'd see more people talking about the domestic cup. Of course, I covered the FA, the Spanish and the Italian cups. I'm not going to exclude anything just to make Messi look better. I'm not doing that. And I do not need to do it. I'm only presenting facts and truth. I covered their goal stats with clubs. Now let's jump to their international stats with Portugal and Argentina.
International.
There's a lot to cover here. First, and obviously, their goal per game ratio, 0.55 for Chris and 0.51 for Messi. Ronaldo is more prolific, but this stat still doesn't show us the full picture. Messi has the upper hand in friendly games with a ratio of 0.68 against 0.36 for Ronaldo. Well, yeah, friendly matches are not that serious, but what's good about them is that footballers play against teams from all over the world, from Germany, Uruguay, the US, Japan, etc. Whereas in World Cup qualifiers and Continental Cups, players are bound to their country's geographical position. Speaking about Continental Cups, their goal ratio in official games is for Chris, with 0.61 goals per game against 0.41 for Messi. Ronaldo has a better goal scoring record. So this means he performs better for his national team, right? Yes, but actually no. This chart by Elo rating compares both of their goals by the quality of the opponents, excluding friendlies. The smaller the average rank, the better. So Messi scores against teams that are ranked 30 on average. On the other hand, Ronaldo scores against teams that are on average ranked 80. So Messi scores against better teams on average than Chris. But why? Well, in South America they only play the qualifiers for the World Cup, as opposed to Europeans who have two qualifiers, one for the Euros and another for the World Cup. This gives Ronaldo a chance to encounter weaker teams more frequently. Because South America is comprised of 12 countries and only 10 of them challenge in the qualifiers, they put them all in one single group. So they have Brazil, Argentina, Chile, Uruguay, Colombia and Paraguay all competing against each other. In Europe, 54 countries battle for 13 tickets to the World Cup. And because we have so much countries, it can't be the same format as in South America. So we make 9 groups of 6 teams. And you end up facing teams like Luxembourg, Latvia, Faroe Islands, Andorra, San Marino, Armenia, Malta, Liechtenstein, Moldova, etc, etc, etc. You get my point. 25% of the European teams are ranked 100 or lower in FIFA rankings, as opposed to 0% in South America that are ranked 100 or lower. And actually all of the South American teams are ranked 70 or above. For example, in a game versus Andorra, who was ranked 203 in 2016, Ronaldo scored 4 goals. Yep, playing against the 9th worst team in the world has its stat padding advantages. I think I talked a bit too much about this, and I'll just hop on the next category. But just for fun, how much do you think Messi would have scored if he played for Spain? 100? 150? Probably more. This would make a great video for the future. Now let's compare their accuracy. Have you ever thought about how many attempts do Leo and Chris need to score 1 goal, or how many shots per game they attempt? For starters, and just as an example, let's take this season's league numbers. In 34 games, Messi scored 36 and attempted 140 shots. Ronaldo scored 21 in 31 games and attempted 134 shots. So every 3.88 shots, Messi scores a goal. On the other hand, Ronaldo needs 6.8 shots to score a goal. This shows that Messi needs less chances to make the difference, and it also means that Messi is more precise. But this is not fair for Ronaldo. I'm not gonna give a conclusion based on a comparison between peak Messi and a 34-year-old Ronaldo. For that, we're gonna look at their last 10 club seasons. Here's the chart. To understand better, Ronaldo scored 478 goals and Messi scored 523. Messi needed less shots to score more goals. 165 shots less per 90 minutes than Ronaldo. Messi has simply the better finishing technique. This influences their goal scoring records, because it impacts your chances. Messi misses less big chances than Ronaldo, 14.5 against 23 per season. Then we have expected goals. If you have no idea about this concept, go look it up for yourselves, because it's long to explain. But basically Messi outperforms Ronaldo again. So if they were expected to score 30 goals, Messi actually scores 36.2 and Ronaldo scores 30.8. Furthermore, Messi is consistent when it comes to outperforming his XG, and Chris is consistent when it comes to underperforming his expected goals. We talked a lot about stats. Now let's discuss how they score their goals. Ronaldo is a player who values power, strength. Messi values accuracy, technique. Their approach is different from each other. I'm not willing to compare hat-tricks, free kicks, braces or penalties or whatever. They have pretty much the same numbers. So when it comes to goals, what is something that one of them is good at that the other is not? Let's start with Ronaldo. Headers. He has a better heading ability because of his height and athletic body, and because stats only judge players based on their ability to defend and score with their headers. We forget that Messi's heading technique is superb. The guy can easily score baskets with his head, but he doesn't use his head as frequently as Chris. Ronaldo is also better in long-range goals. I said long range, not outside the box, around 30 meters plus. Why? Because he's heavier and has more power in his feet. Messi, on the other hand, is better at finesse goals, curving the ball into the net. He's also better at lobbing, shipping the ball over the goalkeeper. Ronaldo is far behind in both of them. Leo is the accurate guy, and Ronaldo is the power guy. It's self-explanatory. What else? Dribbling and scoring. Messi can dribble 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 players, even the goalkeeper, and score. Cristiano has never dribbled more than 3 players and scored. Even 3 players is not usual for him. Messi the other day scored after putting 3 guys on the ground. It's a very common thing for him. So here's a question. Imagine you're put in a situation where your team is losing, you must score, and they give you the choice between shooting the ball from 20 meters and shooting the ball from 30 meters.